Greetings, my name is Keisha Shoemaker and I'm a faculty member here at the University of West Alabama. And for the past 3 years, or from the summer of 2008, I have been involved in a plant genomics project that has been sponsored by the National Science Foundation. This program has gone on wonderful. It has evolved into what we have, where we have 2 students that are from the University of West Alabama going with me to Penn State University to experience research in a Research One institution laboratory.
My name is Kristen Nelms and I'm a senior majoring in chemistry at the University of West Alabama. This summer we did research in Penn State. The title of our research project was Ozone Stress Response in Northern Red Oak. Northern red oak seedlings, which are young red oaks, were exposed to differing ozone concentrations at 0 parts per billion, which is what we call our control, meaning it's not exposed to anything, and then 150 parts per billion, 225 parts per billion, and 300 parts per billion ozone for 30 days. We extracted the RNA from the leaves and sent the DNA to be sequenced from the RNA, and then we measured the gene expression of that sequence. We found that some of the genes dealing with stress were upregulated, like heat shock proteins that protect other proteins from denaturing under stress, while some were downregulated, indicating that the seedlings had begun to die after 30 days.
Hi, my name is Centuria Grace. I am a junior and my major is biology. My lab experience at Penn State was amazing. I learned new things. The people, they were really nice. They was always there to help us whenever we need anything. They always told us if we had a question, never hesitate to ask. Some things that I learned was DNA, how to do DNA and RNA extraction. They taught us how to use pipette techniques. We learned how to do bioinformatics using search engines. With our roommates, we would go to the park with other people from their undergraduate research program, and we'll just grill, have fun, go look at groundhog.
Outside of the lab, we really did a lot of fun things. The first week we were there, we went to Dr. Theodora Best's house, and we just had a great time. She had a little dinner party, and we got to know everybody in the lab, and everything was great. It's a lot and go to different festivals at State College, particularly in Pennsylvania downtown. They always have little festivals with bands and little things, little trinkets you can buy, and those are pretty fun. And then I was also able to plug into a Christian organization on campus there at Penn State, and they sort of became my core group of friends for the summer. I made a lot of great new friends.
On a short day in lab or just on the weekends, we would go downtown, just shop, hang out with our friends. When we was hungry for dessert, we would walk to the creamery, which is on campus, and we would get ice cream. My traveling experience at Penn State this summer was very different. I went from driving everywhere to catching a bus anywhere that I wanted to go. But at the same time, it was kind of good because it saved me gas money.
This summer we also celebrated the 4th of July in Pennsylvania. That was a really great experience because State College has a fireworks show that is 3rd in the nation, so it was really impressive. And then we also went to a barbecue place. Everything in this place called Doan's Bones Barbecue. Look it up, it's really good. Another thing that I enjoy about working at Penn State is it's a lot more culturally diverse than other universities. One of the things that I really enjoyed was everybody in our lab was from a different country. So we were able to talk to them about different cultural experiences they have in Africa and China and Korea and India, all these different places, and it was really interesting. And then also in downtown State College, this is one of my favorite experiences. We went to Herwig's, which is an Austrian restaurant in downtown State College, and it was so much fun, just the whole experience, and it was real Austrian food, which is hard to find in America. You often find that people Americanize their food.
While at Penn State, I had the opportunity to be around different cultures of people. I was around these people in the Dr. Carson lab. My food experience at Penn State was very different. I went from having home-cooked meals every day to eating in the caf at Penn State. The cafeteria food was really good. Every day we had different choices of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. One weekend while we was at Penn State, we went and ate with the Amish country. The food was really good. They produce their own food. They make their food from scratch, which is what I am used to.
We were also able to go to Amish country in Belleville, Pennsylvania with Dr. Shoemaker this summer. And it was a really cool experience. We were able to eat with an Amish family. I definitely think that undergraduate research is a great idea. For one thing, it'll give you practice in your field of interest, which is something that you'll definitely need. I mean, in undergrad you get practice, but you don't necessarily get hands-on, you don't get to really think for yourself. You sort of just follow a procedure. Well, in summer research, you kind of have to think for yourself a little bit and think outside the box. And so that's a really good thing that I was able to do this summer.
I would encourage undergraduate students that go to the University of West Alabama to do undergraduate research because it could help them to find out what they really want to be in life. It will help them get that experience, good exposure to new things that they wouldn't find like here. It will look good on their resume. They get to meet new people who have the same interests that they do. My future plans are to continue undergraduate research and at the same time graduate from the University of West Alabama. After I graduate, I plan to attend a graduate school and pursue a higher level degree. After graduating, I want to open up a lab for kids, a biology lab, so I can teach them how to do biology techniques so they can get the hands-on experience.
When I graduate from UWA, I plan to transfer to Auburn's Harrison School of Pharmacy, and then when I graduate from there, I want to go on the mission field and do medical missions in other countries. I think that my experience this summer at Penn State will allow me to know how to function in a lab, and which is something that sometimes you don't really pick up on in undergrad. This research definitely allowed me to gain practice in the pharmaceutical realm. One thing that it gave me practice with was practice with pipetters, which seems so trivial, but it's something that you really need practice with, as we found out once we got there. And then we also need practice interpreting the results of your research was very helpful to me, because learning how to do the research is not that hard, but interpreting the results and really knowing what you have once you get all the results is very important once you finish your research, because if you do all your research and then you don't know how to interpret your results, you've researched for nothing. So that's very important.
The program that the students have elaborated on is one that is sponsored by the National Science Foundation under the Comparative Genomics Hardwood Project. Now, this project is one that involves a group of institutions, and not only Penn State University been the place where we've been able to go for our research to conduct it during the summer, but there are other institutions, and all of us have come together in order to make this experience a enriching one for environmental issues. But we've also been able to collaborate in order to build upon what our students will need in order to be very prosperous in the field of plant genetics. We've also been able to elaborate and to expand more so on our plant genetics program here at the University of West Alabama. Our university is growing toward becoming more research-minded. Therefore, we've been able to have more facilities for our students to do research and to learn these techniques, so that once they graduate, their experience is more hands-on than just book knowledge. The future goals of our project is to actually have more students involved in the research. We're in the process of selecting 2 more students to go to Penn State for the summer of 2012 and participate in doing more research on the Hardwood Genomics Project. We're going to continue to develop our plant genetics laboratory and also encourage more students to go into this field. The University of West Alabama is a minority serving institution, and we're going to encourage more minority students to get involved in this as well. So again, a great thank you to everyone that has been involved in making this experience a rewarding one by allowing us to be trained in molecular biology techniques as well as in the world of diversity.